Our next candidate for House Representative of District 59 is Ms. Mary Moore.
Good evening. I thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking about me. I've been out. I heard Sheila say she was 10. I was a child of the 60 in the movement. And I realized that when we marched in Birmingham and left our schools, the one reason that most of us did that is because we knew the future was going to be brighter if we sacrificed then. It makes absolutely no sense that we're in the 21st century fighting those same issues. Absolutely no sense. But the reason we're doing that is because we have elected far too many people to represent us that don't have our interests at heart. And the one message, first message I want to share with you is that it's time for us, to hear that song, you hear the chains breaking. It's time with the power of God for us to break some chains. And we've got to have an army of elected officials rising up that work for you and me, the citizen. We got to stop treating our elected officials like they gods. Amen. Can I please speak to you? Will you, watch out, man. We got to stop that, folks. And that's why we're in the situation we're in. I'm just like John and Sheila. We've been out here a long time. One of my opponents the other night said that some of us try to be TV personalities because they see us on TV all the time. I had to respond to that young man to say, look here, the media would never have told you about your sewer rates were going up. The media didn't do it until we started having press conferences. You wouldn't have known about the thievery going on at the county if we had not started talking about it. You wouldn't have known that Cooper Green was closing down and people were not getting the proper medicine if we hadn't told you about it. Now, it's time out for us to elect people who want to hide in the back room and make secret deals. If they can't be out front with what they're doing for you because you are the ones to tell us what to do. And there are times when you don't know what to tell us, but we should know because we see the information. So the other message I want to send to you, and we have 5 minutes, and I'd rather not talk about myself because a lot of people know me already. We got some crucial things happening. May 31st, we're going to have a rally in Montgomery on the Capitol steps for the Medicaid expansion. We're in the process now of having petitions signed. So once we get those petitions signed from now to May 30th, we're going to do the press conference and the rally on the Capitol steps, then turn around and take them into the governor. The other thing that we got to focus on more than all the thugs out there, we ought to be able to discern the truth. You ought to know my heart when I open my mouth because God gives you a discerning spirit. You know when I'm telling the truth if I'm trying to be a 3-card Molly woman. You know that. When I come out with all the glitz, you know I don't mean you no good. So the other thing, women, you need to know, and you need to pass it on to other women. With the photo ID, a lot of women will get married. They would change the name on the driver's license, but they never think to go to the courthouse and change the name on the voters list. If those names don't match, they are not going to be able to vote. You've heard about the war on women. And they knew we wouldn't think about that. They knew we wouldn't think about that. Who are the largest number of voters? Women. They're going to take us out. They're going to take us out. So I'm saying for every young lady or old lady that you know that's married, go and tell the seniors, the young, the middle-aged, check your driver's license. Check your photo ID. If it does not match up with that voter registration name, they will not be able to vote. Get a voter registration card. Make sure they put the name on there the same way that it appears on the driver's license. On June 3rd, vote for Mary Moore, the name you know, the people's advocate.